wears a mask, he's the Nitsanakt Wapa. Philosophy of the soul, great fighter. Open wide for the Midnight Rider.
That's what the Midnight Rider does so well. He's going to take your dreams, put them into his heart, and then put them back into your heart.
My heart is yours for the asking, Rider.
It's about electrified funk. It's about the new man in town. It's about the Midnight Rider busting at 365. I don't know how these other marshmallows perform, but I know one thing: the Midnight Rider performs with sweat, blood, and tears.
Tell me more about the marshmallow.
It's time to hit the road, Jack. It's time to go on down the clock, Daddy. Tick-tock, 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 tick-tock. It's over for you.
From the power of his heart and from his heart to the power. His Welton Chum has no schadenfreude. He works for the world. Love is his employer. The Midnight Rider. The Midnight Rider.
'Cause it's not funny if it's a bunny. And it's not Grail if it's a whale.
The Midnight Rider. Philosophy of the soul, great fighter. Open wide for the Midnight Rider.
Dichon es tarde, dichon chidesale, taquido edo pachakinocha, taquida e nothing daquichoda, tacido edo pipapicho.
Greetings, dabblers, and welcome to BeDabblin Live. I am your host, El Harible, and we're going to do some late night dabbling tonight. I've got some friends, as always, Obnoxious John. I guess as always, as of late. How are you?
As of recently, yes. Very well. You're doing very good. Thank you.
Wonderful. Always good to have you back, my friend. And a new friend. We're making new beloved chattahs. The Aussie guy. How are you?
I'm very good. Thank you, El Harible. Hello, Obnoxious John. Guys, I just want to warn you. I took a muscle relaxer about 15 hours ago.
Oh, shit.
And I've been drinking a few beers. So I could black out at any minute. I just want you to be aware of that. But, you know, we'll see how it goes. And I find it interesting. Why not just loop a song over and over for 5 minutes at the start of your stream? Why just play one video and leave it at that?
Well, hey, I just want to let you know, if you black out, I have no problem with that. You're not in any near vicinity of me, so that's fine.
And that is a fantastic question, Aussie guy. I don't know. I guess I should just loop the same song over and over again and drive people crazy. But yes, it's wonderful to have you here. We've been talking on Twitter, and it's great to finally meet you. This is my first time ever talking to you.
Yeah, it's great. Obviously, I've seen your work in, obviously the Dabblerverse, I guess we call it. You've done some good videos, and I started to follow your stuff. And yeah, I just thought I'd get along with you guys. We've all sort of got similar interests in this stuff when it comes to comedy and goofing on people and having some fun. So yeah, I was worried for a little while when you guys were sort of attached to an albatross, but I'm glad you're out of that. And you guys can do your own thing now.
Well, yes, thank you very much. Yes, it is awesome to meet like-minded people from all over the world. What is it like living in Australia?
Look, it's interesting. I was telling you guys briefly, I've got my little makeshift studio here in my shed, and it's been particularly hot lately. We're in the middle of summer, and I live in Perth, and Perth summers are particularly hot.
What?
And
wait a minute, we're getting 10 inches of snow tonight here,
know,
and you're
crazy,
telling me it's summer there?
Yeah, and the toilet flushes the other way.
Is that true?
Water spins. I don't know. I've never flushed an American toilet or a Northern Hemisphere toilet.
Have you ever been to America?
No. I've actually only traveled overseas once, and it was for my honeymoon.
Where'd you go?
Yeah. We went to Langkawi, which is in Malaysia. It's great. Like, the people there are destitute. They'll do anything for very little money. So it's fantastic. You know, everything's
Interesting.
cheap. You have a great time, you know, taking advantage of the destitute.
Very cool. Yeah, I had a business partner who flew to Australia to do some work out there, but I myself have never gone out there. I don't know if I could do that plane ride, man. That's a long time.
That's rough. Yeah. I'm not good with planes. I mean, I guess first class or business class or whatever, I could do it. But
Right.
yeah, I mean, I'm not a small fella, so my knees tend to be touching the seat in front, and it's pretty uncomfortable. So I don't like long flights either. That's the daunting thing about going to America. But I'd love to. I would really love to.
Sure. Hey, people are killing themselves to come over here. So did you do anything special, I guess, yesterday? Do you celebrate Valentine's Day in Australia? We're learning so much today.
I mean, yeah, it's a worldwide thing, and I fucking
What?
despise it. Yeah, I despise it.
It's
I
stupid.
bought my wife something on the way home, like just something really cheap, and walked
Sure.
home, came in the house and said Happy Valentine's Day. But other than that, it's a load of garbage. And like
Very
my
romantic.
wife, my wife was talking about her co-workers and what their husbands did for them, and I said, "What do they do for their husband?" And she goes, "Nothing." I was like, "Well, what's the fucking point of this? It's all one way. Get fucked."
Yeah,
A
agreed.
Hallmark holiday.
Exactly.
That's it. Say it, brother. All right. Well, I guess we should do. Oh, yeah, we should do the PFG bit of the day before it is another day. Before it's today for you. Whatever.
Yeah, it's Wednesday already.
It's Wednesday there already, right?
Yeah.
You're probably
Well,
sick of
literally.
all the stupid jokes like that. All right, here we go, Dabblin. It is still Valentine's Day, February 14th, 2023. Oh, and look at that. The color of the day is goldenrod. And the number of the day, oh, look at that. It's 2 number ones, which make the number 11. The color of the day is goldenrod, and the number of the day is 2 number ones, making it 11. Looky, Miss Cookie. All right.
Goldenrod, and I think we've had three yellows in a row. I wonder
Crazy.
if there's some sort of theme going on here.
I don't know who the powers that be are that make the color and the number of the day, but they seem to have an agenda lately.
Well, given that it's already Wednesday here, El Horrible,
Yes.
can I reveal the color of the day for Wednesday?
Don't do it. No, you can do it. Yeah, go ahead.
So it's got a bit of an Australian feel to it, but the color of the day for Wednesday is ochre. So ochre is
Aka.
is red, yellow, or brown, which would possibly be the discharge if you had a cocktail of drugs and alcohol over a weekend.
Interesting. Yes.
Yeah.
What else? What else did I have going on? So we are now taking voicemails. We have a voicemail line. Wow, isn't that
Hey.
exciting? And we even have a little thing to play. So let's go ahead and play that.
Voicemail. Mail of the future using voices.
I've got a moron screening the call. You're not bright enough. You're a total result. You're a loser. You're pregnant and you're a loser. Yeah? You're a loser. Goodbye.
That's right, everybody. You can now leave a voicemail that El Horrible will forget to put on this computer. So we can't actually play any of the voicemails right now. But
Brilliant.
if you call, oh, and now there's a black screen. This is going
Yeah.
well.
Is Kevin
Sorry.
Dumbfuck running this, or what's going on here?
Yes. No, it's me. And I have to figure out how to get rid of well, I don't have to get rid of OJ, but it's just a picture that says OJ.
I just like seeing him unmute himself and mute himself, never say anything. But he just keeps muting and unmuting.
He's very good at knowing like when to chime in and when not. Like he's good, man. He's a professional.
I
Thank
like
you.
him.
I appreciate
not-
that.
He's an incredibly classy guy. I was stunned. You know, I know you guys don't want to talk about this prick, but fuck it. Like, I've been laughing at this shit for like, you know, ages now. What is it? Over a week? The way, OJ fell over himself to be as nice as he could possibly be about the situation. Kevin's a
very
nice guy. You know, I almost thought you sounded like a battered wife, to be honest with you, during that whole thing. And then Dumbfuck turns around and like, well, it's OJ's fault because he wanted to room with me. And what else? And he's just so, one of his biggest things is he wants everyone to know that he can handle his piss. You know what I mean? Like, or his booze, sorry, pardon the pun. Yeah, he's so desperate for everyone to know. No, if I drank that much without the muscle relaxer, I would have been fine. It was the muscle relaxer's fault. It's bonkers how this guy's defending himself.
Don't forget that my stuff was also too close to the bathroom. So
yeah,
it was my
He was
fault.
only 6 feet. He was only 6 feet.
It's my
from the
fault. I
bathroom.
should have never thought to put my thing so close to where the bathroom was. So
Yeah, he was
anyway.
like bragging. He was like bragging about how he was close to the bathroom. He was like, if I was just 6 feet the other way.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I guess so. And if you were in another room, you wouldn't have pissed on his shit at all. But,
So
yeah, OJ, if you could have been able to afford your own room and just fucking get your own room, none of this would have happened. It is your
the
fault.
thing is, and again, like you said, I really don't want to get into this. I could have afforded my own room, and it was just it was something we agreed to do. You know, I didn't think it was going to be a big deal. Like I stated earlier in other shows, or on I believe El Horrible show, that I've lived with 10 guys who partied and have done crazy things, and I just did not think it would be a big deal. So.
No, look, I get it, man. Like, you guys have been on podcasts, you're boys. It's like, hey, let's room together for the weekend. We can do some podcasting. We can fuck around. Like, I get it.
Exactly.
It could be a fun weekend. Just one takeaway I had from you, AJ. One thing I do have to criticize you for.
Sure.
You blatantly admitted to a bunch of drink driving on that weekend.
Oh yes, yeah. I basically the whole time I was there, I was drunk driving. But I gotta let anybody out there listening know I wasn't like blackout drunk, and I could drive pretty well. When I'm drinking, so I made it back to Cleveland after drinking. So there you go, with no accidents caused. Probably wasn't the smartest thing I did, but I did.
Cleveland is the city of the car crash, isn't it? So you know.
Yeah. Real quick, I just got a message from Little Lemmy asking how she can donate to BeDabbler.
she doesn't have to donate. I mean, okay, so I've gotten my application into YouTube. I would just say wait until I'm monetized on YouTube. You don't have to do anything. I'm not
donate to me. I don't have any way to donate. Like, the only reason I'm here is to fucking get noticed by David Chandler. Like,
sure.
Want some of that sweet David.
So El Horrible does have a Ko-fi, whatever. If you want to, I don't know the link for that, but I'm sure there's a way you can find that. But if you want to just listen to El Horrible and just wait till he gets his super chats going, let's
wait until then so we can do it all nice and like normal wise. I'm never gonna beg you guys. It's always funny before money. If you don't like the show, don't tip. If you like the show and you're so, if you're willing to and you want to, go ahead. And I should probably do the El Horrible voice. But no, thank you guys for talking that whole time. And thank you, Little Lemmy, for wanting to contribute. But yeah, let's you can just wait until I get monetized and all that. Because this is the best part of any podcast, when they start talking about money and how they make money. And that's all MLC now is. It's just fucking Kevin Brennan complaining about how he doesn't get enough, or he's making enough, or I don't know what the hell. He's always complaining about money, and it's getting really fucking boring to hear about money on these shows. I don't know how you guys feel.
So I know I mentioned it to you in a text, but yeah, the Miserable Men show, they brought up your clip of you and Skinny Chad Zumock from
I saw that.
Okay, yeah, so they were praising you for your Brennan voice.
I know, I saw
it. Good, Brennan.
Thanks, I appreciate it. I'll do it now, but my mouth is kind of dry, and I feel like I'm not going to be able to do it, and then it's going to ruin everyone.
I didn't mean to put you on the spot, but
no. It was great. It was great. Bob Levy didn't seem all that impressed, but Shuley was impressed, so that makes me feel good. But yeah, I did see that this morning, or people were telling me about last night, and I didn't get a chance to see it last night. Let me see. I think I have 2 voicemails. So we only have 3 voicemails. One of them was from a guy who just said the N-word about 13 times. And I actually edited
Always
it.
funny.
It was funny, and I edited it somewhere. I'll play it next time because I did edit it. I'm not obviously going to have him saying the N-word 13 times, but he did do it in 6 seconds, which is pretty incredible. And then we just got really 2 legit ones. I don't know if this is going to play.
I'm tempted to do it, like to prove you can do it quicker than 6 seconds.
Right? Can you hear this?
No.
Okay, you're not hearing anything?
No.
All right. Well, I'm trying to stop it. Okay. God damn it. Well, the voicemail segment just took a shit, so we'll revisit that next time. That was testing out some bugs there, but it's late and I just feel stupid.
And when the El Horrible has a little more time, maybe we could we'll jump on before the show starts and we'll start tinkering around a little bit and figuring stuff out.
Yeah, I definitely have to work on some things, but I'm going to introduce you guys. This is a guy who I talked about a couple of shows ago, but neither one of you were on the show. And I don't know how many people remember him, but he's a man named Nick Bravo. And he became famous or viral off of this.
So you think you can move from the west side to the east side and pedal your crack on a different playground? And we're not going to notice? You must think this is a big city, Paco. Or whatever you're calling yourself these days. You see, us cops, we talk to each other. Hands behind your back.
So this
I
is
know this is going to sound crazy,
acting
but
real.
I think Julie is trying to kill me. Hey, let me hide at your beach house. She doesn't know you. I'll be safe there. I thought it was weird when she approached me at the cafe like we were long-lost friends. But now it's getting really scary. Mrs. O'Connor, I assure you, you have a valid case. Just because no one has ever tried to sue someone for calling their dog a bitch doesn't mean you won't win. In fact, you could be setting a new precedent. The world would thank you for it. There's this feeling of euphoria that only comes from having complete control over another being. I love to watch them struggle, beg, cry for mercy. I don't even know what I'm going to do next. I let their bodies speak to me, their deepest fears. It's truly amazing.
Ugh.
So not only is Nicholas Bravo an awesome actor, but he's also awesome at identity theft.
You know Chad Zumock?
Exactly. Because people have said to me, hey, why are you picking on this guy? He obviously has some kind of disability. He has a hearing disability. You can tell by his voice and everything. But this guy is a total and utter piece of shit. Let me explain. Or let me play another video that will explain.
Off Report investigates real estate identity fraud.
People versus Nicholas Bravo. You are to be imprisoned in the state prison for an aggregate term of 3 years.
The rise and fall of Nicholas Corky Bravo.
I feel I would be better served and it would be better for the county if I would stay in county jail. Could I say something?
People can't believe this story was real, that a swindler named Nicholas Corky Bravo was YouTube famous.
Okay, I'm thinking about, all the chicks that I'm going to be able to pick up in this.
You bought this car?
I bought this car. This is called Capital. Got my hands very dirty.
Now he's in jail, convicted of real estate identity fraud. As he's handed a 3-year sentence, the aspiring actor takes the spotlight.
And I think I can help a lot more people in county jail than I could in prison.
But the judge doesn't buy it.
Well, that may be so, but the prescribed term is a prison term.
What makes this case so utterly fascinating is the ensemble cast of characters.
I'm mad at you, Nick!
But he had a dream.
I kinda like homeless Nick.
A vigilante calling himself Tom Davis was the first to tip off the cops. The cops did a superb job of getting Bravo behind bars.
He's one dedicated son of a bitch, I gotta tell you.
But on this Corky-obsessed forum, Tom Davis raises questions about the company Corky keeps. He writes, I strongly suspect that the people he hangs out with are involved in some sort of real estate identity fraud. Davis even promises to go after them himself. So we asked Tom Davis, whoever you are, contact Ripoff Report Investigates and tell us what you know. In the meantime, our law enforcement officials tell us this case is closed.
Anyway, take care of yourself. Good luck to you.
There's a massive range of cases.
There are a lot more bad folks out there than there are good folks who are trying to stop this. And so people have to protect themselves.
And no shortage of these scammers. Some of their schemes will blow your mind.
For more information on how you can stop.
All right. So that's pretty much all we need to know about Nick Corky Bravo. You guys have any questions so far?
I'm just surprised that he's American. When you were showing the reel of him, the way he was speaking, I had no idea. I thought he was from somewhere else.
No, like I said, he does have a hearing impairment. You could see a thing in his ear on some of those clips. But he does have a hearing impairment. So, because some people are like, hey, man, stop picking on this guy. But yeah, he basically was stealing homes from dead people. I don't know exactly how.
Yeah,
He's a shitbag con artist.
Yeah.
I've heard of that kind of stuff. I was going to comment on the voice as well. But the funny thing, because the voice doesn't match the face, it was my first feeling. But then it also, at times, it kind of sounds like an Instagram influencer. Like, it was weird.
Yeah.
Like certain words, it just came across that way.
Right.
But yeah, no, I've heard of this stuff where they scam out dead people's homes.
It's horrible.
Which I always find it like, I think the work ethic to do that kind of thing is fascinating, and you do live at large for a while, but when you get caught, obviously the devil. I've always wondered, what do you guys think? Spending let's say 5 years in some sort of criminal enterprise, all right, and living large for 5 years, and then doing 5 years in prison. What do you think? Is it worth it?
That seems like a pretty good trade-off, quite honestly.
Not worth it to me, not at all. And people like that, to me, they have no morals at all. And I'm disgusted by people like that, honestly.
Yeah, me too.
I want to piss on this shit.
So Corky, he's back. He's been live streaming, but he honestly has less viewers than Kevin. And I want to help my friend Corky out by having everyone go to his site or his YouTube and subscribe, which I should have been more prepared and actually had it ready to go. But I'm going to pull it up right now. Let me share my screen.
You're certainly acting like a man who just got a great opportunity on WATP and is acting very professionally.
Oh my God, I stink. I'm not going to mince words. I stink. I will never be a great YouTuber.
Oh no, we're learning as we go along. That's just how this game goes.
So let's see. Where is Nick? Nick Bravo. Here's all the crap I subscribe to. Opie, Steel Toe, Nick Bravo. There he is. Nick Bravo. It's at Heart of the Rebel 666. Yeah. So Nick is a Satanist, and he basically does live streams almost every day. He's one of those guys who also does about 4 hours of live stream for some reason. But I just
put his link in the chat if anybody's interested.
Okay, yeah, go give Nick some subscriptions, because I'm telling you, he's definitely worth checking out. I do have some clips I want to play, because recently Nick was really into one of his live streams, and that always makes me happy, because like I said, Nick he now lives in Nebraska, he's like dirt broke. He doesn't work, and all he does is sit around the house and eat and live stream. So
and you said he's getting like what, maybe 20 viewers?
Not even. It's less. Wow. It's like 11, I think, is the most. I think maybe the most I've seen at a time is like 15.
Wow.
What are we getting right now?
36.
I need to start announcing them, and I need to start doing them regardless of whether they're good or not. Because see, the thing of it is like, I don't want to do it unless it's entertaining. No, do it because it's scheduled.
Okay, this is like the total opposite of what I say. Don't do a show unless you have something to go to, and this is also like, what Carl says on WATP, but I feel the same way. Like, I know all my fuck ups and it looked like I didn't really have anything to go to today. I understand. But in the grand scheme of things, I don't like when people just get on these live streams and just hang out, like they have nowhere to go.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. And I'm the same as you. I mean, I do a pre-recorded podcast, but I'm always about at least have something that you guys can have a little bit of a talk about, whatever it may happen to be. Can I just suggest, you played the old acting reel earlier. I think Law and Order SVU needs to hire him as a pedophile. For sure.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. I mean, he could play a ton of different kinds of creeps. So he lives now in Nebraska, and every time I go on his live stream, I'm always a different person. So I always ask him when he's getting back to acting, and he always answers it because he loves answering that question. And it looks like he might be moving to Denver, which I guess is the nearest city to Nebraska. I don't know how much acting there is in Denver to do, but he feels pretty confident that Denver is going to be his new start. So basically they're telling him, because he was complaining earlier that he only has like 6 to 11 viewers, and Charles here is basically saying, hey, you don't schedule your stream, so we don't know when you're coming on. It's hard to kind of build an audience like that. I understand. I kind of pop on when I feel like it. I don't really have a set schedule either, but yeah, so and Corky just totally has the wrong mindset going into this, I believe.
And then if it's funny, great. If it's not, fine.
No.
But at least people know what you're doing, because this is ridiculous. I only have 6 people in here, and this is gold. This is gold. Some dumbass like Secular Opinion or Dragnot is going to watch this after it's uploaded and be like, oh, I'm going to take 5-minute clips out of this. He's going to get hundreds of views on it. It's
well done, BeDabblin.
What the hell?
He doesn't really know about me yet.
I just want to say also, Dionysus, I believe, is the Greek god of music. I see that in his chat there. So.
Ooh. See,
ask about that.
That's why I love OJ. He has all those little tidbits. He's good with that. I have no idea what that is.
You a little bit on the spectrum there, OJ? Or
No, not at all. Not at all.
All right, this clip is called "Workout," Nick. Let's see what this is.
Yeah, I need to, because I'm like at 31% body fat, and that's not healthy.
Just like, I'm assuming he's like chewing, I guess, but it literally seems like he just spit on the floor. I'm assuming there's a trash can there.
I'm going to give him credit. There's a trash can or a bucket there that he's designated for spitting.
Either way, that's disgusting.
It is.
Agreed. And he gets drunker. So he was pretty positive at the beginning of the stream. This is about 2 hours in, I would say. But there wasn't that much to really pull from the beginning. Once he started getting drunk and talking about his physical fitness, things started to get more interesting. Clip number 3 is just called "Workout Time." This is when things start to change.
Yeah, I need to start fucking working out, even if it's with these. So I've got like, this is an 8-pounder. I need to use those for my forearms.
You got an 8-pounder and a 20-pounder.
Then I can't even lift this. Oh, that's bad. So I can't even lift. I can't even lift fucking 20 pounds over my head. That's not healthy.
Come on, Nick, you can do it.
Shit.
You slug.
Wow, I am out of shape. That is not good. I am not. That is fucked up. I can't even lift 20 pounds over my fucking head.
Well, he did, though, didn't
he? He did, yeah.
Well, I have been drinking also, so I'm not.
There come the excuses.
Always a good time for exercise, I wouldn't know.
I need to fucking.
That's about a few beers.
Okay, now for the next hour, Nick, right? His name is Nick. Nick dwells on the fact that he can't lift 20 pounds above his head, and I've just basically clipped it, and it's literally him complaining about the same thing over and over again.
I gotta say, I like just calling him Corky. That's just,
Corky.
It's apropos.
That's easier. Yes.
Wasn't that the guy from
yes.
What was that show in the 90s?
Yeah.
Perfect Strangers.
No.
That was Balky.
Life
Balky.
goes on.
Sorry, yeah. Life goes on. That's it.
Yes.
Yeah.
You get American TV in Australia?
Fucking that's mostly what we get. Australian TV is garbage.
I would
It's
assume so.
garbage.
Hey, do you ever go to The Good Guys? Is that still around?
Oh yeah, come in and see the good guys. Yeah. Well, no, I don't, but yeah.
It's like a Best Buy, right?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay, yeah. I used to do some work for them.
I can't fucking do it, man. I'm sorry. I cannot fucking do it.
Come on, Nick.
No.
Try again.
Oh shit. I mean, I can curl it. It's just, oh fuck. It's hard, man. It's like holy shit. I don't remember it being this hard last time I used it. Fuck.
So I gotta say, those arms look very capable of it. Like it's not like he's got pissy little arms. You know what I mean? You can see muscle there. Like I don't.
Yes.
20 pounds is nothing.
Agreed. And let me see. I don't know if I pulled it because I think I thought it was kind of insignificant, but now that you're saying that, it's kind of significant. Yeah, I don't think I pulled it. He was bragging before this about how he was going to take his testosterone shot. So he does take testosterone. So maybe that's what. But I mean, if testosterone does that to you when all you do is sit around and eat pizza, then it's got to work wonders if you actually work out on it.
Exactly.
Because I mean, and he does have some titties, and he's definitely got a gut there. But yeah, I was thinking the same thing when I was watching. I was like, how are you so weak, but your arms don't look that bad? So I don't know.
Yeah, he's got some big arms. They looks like he's got guns, but then you see him trying to lift this 20-pound dumbbell. It's like, what the hell? He's
interesting to me, and I'm trying to get other people to watch him, and hopefully this helps. Clip number 5: you can't get bad girls if you do bad curls.
I need to fucking hit the treadmill too, because this is ridiculous. Because I'll sit there and I'm like, oh yeah, I want a female athlete. Oh yeah, I want a bad girl. What? I'm not going to be any fun for a bad girl if I'm not fucking healthy. Like shit, that sucks.
His form is horrendous.
Yeah. So, what are bad girls to Nick or Corky?
That's what the question I was going to ask. Yeah.
That is coming up, I believe, because I don't know exactly what clip that's in, but we are going to see.
A lot of it is I need to lose the weight. That's really a lot of what it is. I don't know, but this is like almost 4 hours.
Jesus.
This is literally what he's been doing for 4 hours. All right. Next clip.
I was gonna say, I always find it bonkers people that can go solo on a podcast. Like I can't do it. I need somebody, even if I'm just ranting myself, I need somebody to look at that can react to it. Or in OJ's case, maybe just verbally react to it. But whatever. Like I just can't sit there and talk to myself. And like I find it incredible that people can go on for hours and hours talking to themselves.
I agree. It definitely is a skill. I did it for my first show, and I actually was kind of surprised how comfortable I felt with it, but then I never really tried it again. I might do a couple of solo shows at some point and do like call-ins, because I figured out how to make the caller hear me, but I don't know how to get the caller to hear my guests. So I might try and do another, but then again, I'm not really doing a solo show because I'm gonna take calls and stuff. But I agree. It definitely is a skill, but the way like guys like him do it is definitely not a skill. Like Bill Burr is a skill, you know,
Exactly.
he's skilled at it. This Corky is just basically reading the chat. Like when I do a show, I'm not even really paying attention to the chat. Sorry, chat, but it's just the truth. That's why I don't read anyone's names. I don't do roll call, because to me, it's just like, let's do a show. Like, let's get to it. Let's not read everyone's names. But I understand why people do it. I mean, if you do pay attention to the chat, you do get sucked into it. All right, let's go to clip number 7. This is where, have you guys ever heard of a broadcaster on Sirius named Jenny Hutt?
I am not familiar.
I was hoping AJ say yes, because no, I got no idea.
Okay. Jenny Hutt, she basically, I think she was on the Martha Stewart channel or whatever, but she used to do a show where she would have guests and they would both be on a treadmill. And Corky has the same brilliant idea.
I could do a live stream when I'm on my fucking treadmill. I just have to I would have to plug in my microphone and have that. Wow, I'm a little shocked at me not being able to lift fucking 20 pounds easily.
Let it go, man.
Yeah, and the thing with it is that with the curls, like I've never been able to move my hand. Like that's as far as it'll go. I've never been able to get it flat. I've never been able to. I don't know why. It's just.
Why does that matter?
I don't know if it's atrophy or what, but it just they don't want to.
Masturbation
They don't want
injury.
to go flat.
Do we know how old this guy is?
He does.
It's kind of ridiculous that I'm not in. Yeah, this is ridiculous.
I thought he was going to say there. At some point, he says, "I'm not even 50 yet."
Wow.
So I have to assume 46 to 49. If I had to guess,
lift 20 pounds. That's impressive.
Hey, Aussie guy, did I do anything to your camera, or did you do that?
No, sorry, that's just me.
Oh, okay, that's fine. I just wanted to make sure I didn't hit anything. Yeah,
No,
so he is not even 50 years old. But I just love how he's just like dwelling like on this. Like the worst thing he could have done was that impromptu like I'm going to show you my weights thing, because it totally kills his whole mood. Clip number 8 is only healthy people have great sex.
Because again, I'm not going to get the person I want. If you're not healthy, the sex isn't going to be good. That's just how it is. The sex will not be good.
Right. Because, I don't know, unhealthy people are constantly having bad sex. Do you consider yourselves healthy guys or unhealthy guys? Like,
I'm an extremely unhealthy guy, and I go with the Dave Chappelle theory. There's never such a thing as premature ejaculation.
Sure.
Whenever I come, it's right on time.
Right.
And I'm a smoker, and I don't have any performance issues, I guess. So
yeah.
I mean, I got 2 kids, so I'm obviously firing bullets.
Nice.
Yeah.
Score. You're scoring and creating kids. Wonderful. Number 9, he goes back to the 8-pound weight, and that doesn't go much better.
I think I can do it with the pounder. But I mean, I can do it with the pounder. But there's wrist exercises you can do. This is ridiculous. I don't know if it's because I'm been drinking so much tonight or whatever, but I'm just like,
this is not a
holy
man.
Shit, I'm weak. That's not healthy.
What was that?
This is not a man. I mean, he obviously has not done any kind of physical work throughout his life. As a lot of people may or may not know, I work construction most of my life, and I haven't really been doing a whole lot of physical activities
Sure.
for the past few years, but I guess I have that old man strength from just working my whole life. I would be embarrassed as hell if I was struggling to lift 20 pounds.
Well, not just 20 pounds, it's 8 pounds now. And like the rest of the world, we work on the metric system, but 8 pounds, we're talking like under 4 kilos there, which is like that's my infant daughter, like fucking nearly a year ago, you know,
or an elderly person that's just trying to stay in shape. You know, you use lightweight to just,
of course, yeah. But for this guy, and again, he does seem to have a little bit of muscle in those arms. Like is
it muscle or does he just have big arms?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Who knows? You know, those Stretch Armstrong things look kind of muscular, but they were just full of that jelly stuff that you ripped open. Okay, so we were talking about what is a bad girl. Well,
yeah,
here's that clip, and apparently it's girls that look like dudes.
Definitely.
Yeah, and my problem is all I do is fucking eat sugar. I need to fucking get rid of it. Also, the alcohol. This is ridiculous. I'm shocked. I'm embarrassed that I can't fucking lift fucking 20 pounds without trouble. That just makes me feel really ashamed of myself. But like, look at this. I sit there and I whine. I'm like, oh yeah, I want a woman like, you know, this or whatever. And it's like, it's like, what fun would I be? I mean, seriously.
Seriously. He's he's kind of
like Bedorable rock.
Bedorable. I was gonna say that's funny. Those are some pretty jacked up chicks. And we'll get some more examples of that because he starts clicking through them and basically just kind of being hypnotized to him. Clip 11, Nick's secret to success at the gym.
I gotta tell you, if I had like some hot, sexy woman looking like that, and she was like, you hit these goals in 6 months and I'll give you the best, you know, BJ you've ever had,
Ugh.
I'd be in the gym 4 hours a day. I mean, seriously.
You creep.
No.
I think, what a shocker. If they were giving up blowjobs at the gym, guys would be there.
Not just blowjobs, the best blowjob you've ever got.
Yeah, exactly. on a Stairmaster.
Yeah.
I'd be there for that. I'd be working out every day too.
Look, I think we'd all accept the best blowjob ever from any woman, whatever she looks like. If it's the best blowjob ever, like who gives a fuck what she looks like?
Clip number 13. It's all about stamina, baby.
Plenty of men do cardio.
So gross.
Got to build up the stamina.
He's such a slob. He's got
That's actually one of the biggest complaints women have in regards to men in bed.
Is spitting in the
Is stamina. They're like, yeah, the guys just don't friggin' last long. And it's like, what the heck?
That's what chicks care about. He also has no teeth. He wears dentures, and he talks about that a lot. He barely ever wears his teeth while he's doing live streaming. So
and he's got a lazy eye, I've noticed. But does he do that spitting thing every show?
Yeah, I think so. So yeah, like I said, he must have tobacco in his lip, and that's not really helping probably with his speech either. But yeah, I don't know. I can't honestly say. It's hard to watch these all the way through, OJ, believe it or not. I try. I really do. But yeah, this one I noticed him spitting a lot more than any other episode.
Well, I'm gonna start dabbling into this guy. I'm going to subscribe tonight and start watching some of his stuff.
Yeah, I would definitely I would recommend anyone go to Nick Bravo His name is at Hearts of the Rebel 666, I believe. Is that it?
I just put it in the chat once again.
Okay. Yeah, Heart of the Rebel 666. And you know what is killing me is that a day or two after this episode, he was bragging about how he scored with a chick from the gym, but I can't find it anymore. I don't know if he took it down or it's not there. And then I was like, maybe I made that up. But I actually the other day was trolling him a little bit, and I brought it up, and they said he won't go into detail, but that was a true story. He claims literally like the next day or 2 days after this, like he's all down, like I can't lift 20 pounds, I need to go to the gym. And it's literally like the next day or 2 days later, he's like, I just scored with a girl at the gym. Like, I don't know. He's interesting, man. He's a character.
I'm liking him so far, so you
Good.
got me.
I hope so. Good, because
There's a
yeah,
problem
man.
with some of these guys though, like because even Stuttering John, when I delved in deep, like I would hear a WATP episode, and I'm like, I need more John. I need to laugh at him more, and so I started listening to his show, and fucking hell, man, like in a 2-hour show, you've got like an hour and 45 minutes of absolute boring garbage.
Oh, it's hard. Very hard. Welcome to the John experience. It's very hard, especially when he gets into the political talk, to get through any of his shows.
We're digital warriors. We go in and we go through the crap to find all the gold.
That's right.
But Nick, he's not wrong. Like when he's talking about those other podcasts that goof on him, and again, they're like lower level podcasts like myself. I'm waiting for him to, acknowledge me. But he's entertaining, man. There definitely is some gold in there. Clip number 14, a troll. This is just kind of funny because a troll tells him how he can do some light exercise.
I need to actually do physical work.
So they're basically fucking with him. They're saying, reading is a light form of exercise. Because at this point, everyone's just so sick of his bitching. Clip number 15. He's really in shock.
Well, yeah, everybody's been brainwashed to be unhealthy.
Oh, notice the name there. Notice the name on that.
Brainwashed to be
Lorenzo Ariana. I think we all know a dear beloved chattah who has a similar name. Lorenzo Ariana says, it's the media, Nick. TV makes every food place look better than it is. You've been brainwashed to be unhealthy. So now everyone's just kind of trying to, egg him on and say, it's not your fault, Nick. It's the government, it's the TV, it's the media, it's everyone else but you. Like other people we know.
Unhealthy.
I would have preferred Lorenzo Labia, by the way, but
I will let the person who did that know that is a much better name.
Shave, shower, go to the fucking gym, make an effort.
Come on, Nick, you can do it. You slob. Get out of your house.
I am really, yeah. I'm shocked at how I'm seriously, it's only 20 pounds and I'm having trouble lifting it.
Jesus Christ, let it go.
I mean, if I was 90, I would understand that I would have trouble lifting 20 pounds. I'm not even 50. What the fuck is happening?
Is this really like that mysterious, Nick? Like, you don't do anything. All right.
Now, are those books behind them or like movies or
big TV? Fucking deal? I could go to a garage sale and buy a shitload of books for $1 too.
Can you imagine if there was an earthquake and that thing fell over? He is fucked. He ain't
dead.
He ain't lifting that thing up.
Dead by things he should have never owned.
Yeah.
All right. Next clip is clip number 16. Nick or Nice Pants Nick, don't give up. Oh, I think I'm. Oh, okay. Yeah. I know what this is. This is when I noticed what his pants were. I guess it's just spandex. For someone who doesn't work out, he sure likes workout clothing.
You know what? While doing that, he sounds like he's receiving the best blowjob he's ever received.
Oh, absolutely.
Fucking not breathe when I'm doing it. Shit.
The fuck is he wearing?
This is amazing to me, just to see someone struggling lifting 20 pounds like this.
Not just that, but why do this on a stream?
I don't know. That's what me too. That's what I was saying. Like, okay, I get the whole like I need to work out, but like if you're doing a live stream, you're obviously not going to work out now. So why did you even get up to get the weights? Like this all spelled disaster the second he got up and got the weights.
Galaga makes a good point. She said Corky C cups. He definitely does have some man boobs going on there.
That's hilarious.
That's nice. Hold on, Galaga.
Galaga. All right, let's keep going with Nick Corky. Bravo. Come on, Nick.
Oh my gosh.
You can do it. He needs a spotter.
Oh man.
He needs a spotter to give a high five.
He's spitting again. Where'd he spit that time? Wait, did he just spit again?
Does he have multiple buckets?
We need to rewind. Yeah, we got to see that again.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Or he dropped. Did he drop the weight or did he spit?
Maybe he dropped the weight.
Oh boy.
Okay, I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt and say he dropped the weight.
And I also got to get over the fear of going to the gym, as far as because it's like, oh, well, those teenagers can lift more than I can. Well, it's like, yeah, no shit. Of course they can.
Let's get over the fear of going to the gym.
Yeah.
Let's just do it on a live stream on the entire internet.
It's like he's got this fear. He's looking up all these women he thinks are beautiful with these giant arms and working out. And I think he thinks that's what's going to be there when he shows up.
And he's like, I've never like thought like, oh shit, I'm not going to go to the gym today. There might be high school kids there. Like he's like a fucking 7th grader. Like, why would you feel, Nick?
I mean, I assume when you go to the gym, it will be high school kids because you're 16, right?
Oh, right. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. I used the gym at the high school, before class and all that. Yeah. Right. Thank you.
Stick to your gimmick.
Thank you for keeping kayfabe alive. 17, too cold to do things. This is the old Rochester DabbleCon excuse, we call this.
And that's what I mean. I mean, this kind of environment, it fucking ages you.
A heated apartment?
It what? It ages you?
Yeah.
Oh, Aetius.
Aetius.
Sounds like a Greek god. Aetius.
Because it's like you don't go outside. It's cold. You don't do anything. There's nothing to do. So it's like all there is to do is to sit around.
This is, I don't understand people like this. It's like, do you really think just because you lived in a better climate, things would be going much better for you?
Yeah.
I guess. Well, you're right now, it's summer for you. You're sweating in a shed.
That's right. And like at least a couple of days ago, I was lying in my own sweat going, geez, if I was in a different climate right now, maybe I wouldn't want to kill myself.
Right, exactly. So you're looking for a cooler climate. He's looking for, no one's ever happy in whatever climate they are. They're always going to make an excuse. It's too hot. It's too cold. It's unbelievable. Like the gym doesn't have heat. Fuck are we talking about? That's why I call that the old Rochester DabbleCon excuse. Who's going to go there? It's too cold. I'd rather stay in Montana.
Oh.
All right. I got 3 more clips. Number 18, don't be so hard on yourself, Nick. Is what the person wrote.
Well, I mean, I kind of need to be a little bit hard on myself because it's just like there's no reason for me to be this out of shape. There's no fucking reason because it's like I don't have anything else to do. I have a treadmill. I mean, at the very least, I could do that for a fucking hour a day. It's not like I even have a job to go to.
Yeah, you
So
know.
what the fuck are you doing?
Exactly. I never understand these kind of people who are like, I need to go to the gym. If you can't, one, if you have a treadmill in your house, why do you have to go to the gym? Two, you could always walk outside for free. You could always do push-ups for free. You could do sit-ups. You know, like if
my favorite workout, the push-up. I do push-ups. That's like,
it.
That's all you really need.
Exactly. But yeah, I don't understand like people who they don't even want to, like, literally he can get out of his chair and do 20 push-ups while he's live streaming, but he won't do it. But he just bitches about how he has to go to the gym. I never understood that mentality at all. What say you, Aussie guy?
Can we watch this fucking bird Gallagher this watermelon with her legs? Is that not possible?
Does she do that?
Well, look, you see this thumbnail up here? She's got a
one?
watermelon between her legs. I'm assuming she's got powerful legs. She's going to bust that.
You're right. I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. If only, yeah. I'll have to go back and try and get that video. 19. Who killed the mood recap? Oh, okay. I'm going to go to this one. Clip number 12 is no excuses.
And so I could make the excuse of, oh well, I've got I don't even fucking know at this point. This is just disgusting.
He has no excuses.
Yeah. Well, that's good. Because I always love when people go, I could come up with excuses like blah 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 blah, but I'm not going to make those excuses. Well, you kind of just did. So
right, you had every excuse. You said you were afraid of the kids who were at the gym. It's too cold to go to the gym. And so I'm sure there were others, but
can't lift 20 pounds.
Can't lift 20 pounds, right? Exactly. But yes, so that is Nick Corky Bravo, and I want you all to become beloved chattahs of him so that we can get his numbers up and he can keep doing it. Because I kind of get worried because he's one of these guys who questions whether he should keep doing it sometimes. So I definitely want to encourage him, keep him live streaming because he definitely is entertaining.
Well, and Galaga with the C Cups reference earlier.
Right.
How about the turnaround of Paddy C Cups?
Oh my God!
Like what a redemption story that's going on right now. And I tuned into Broken Talk. I was in the car earlier. I tuned into Broken Talk, and I'm like, the sound's up.
Right.
Like I don't have to crank my volume all the way to max. Like he's actually improving his audio and everything. Like I'm interested in this Paddy C Cups redemption story.
It is. He's reinventing himself into quite the roaster as far as Chad Zumach goes, at least.
Yeah, I mean he's a pretty easy punching bag, but Paddy C Cups has been funny. I'll give him credit. He's been funny.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, we definitely that's the thing. Like we will give people credit when they do funny things, when they do entertaining things. It's just that right now it seems like the Dabbleverse is kind of correcting itself. It's kind of cleaning out some things.
And sorry to go back to it, but I agree with Carl. I agree with Carl. Pissing on OJ's stuff is the funniest thing Kevin Donfuck's ever done.
I think we can all agree there. That it's genius. It's brilliant. It was brilliant. All brilliant.
It's all brilliant.
I think it's hilarious. At this point, it was funny.
Yeah, for sure.
Guys, we have been on for an hour, which is awesome because I didn't think I had an hour worth of material. But I'm glad I do. And
well, it's a shame you don't. I don't have your email address because I actually have a Stuttering John clip that nobody has used.
Can you
present?
And I think,
yeah. Well, can I present? I don't know.
I think so. Right? Can't you? Is there?
Where do I do that? OJ.
Yeah,
yeah, present.
Yes,
all right. Yeah. All right.
So now, well, be careful because you don't want to like.
I don't give a shit about sharing my screen.
Oh, okay.
It's fine.
What is this clip from?
This was when I was going through his political podcast, and he had, what's the author's name? God, I forget the author's name. But anyway, it's great. Stuttering John explains he's having him on to talk about his book.
Okay.
This guy's book that he wrote.
Sure.
And this is Stuttering John's introduction. Hang on, let this Sorry, fellas.
No,
I'm
no,
not good
no.
at this.
Don't be sorry. No, I appreciate you just having something for the show. That's
Can you see
awesome.
my screen, by the way?
I cannot.
All right, sorry. Let me just.
And my email's bedabblershow@gmail. If anyone wants to email me, and
do you know what? Let's just fucking filibuster, and I'll just email it to you.
okay. The only problem is I don't know if I'm connected to my email on this computer.
I know what I just did. No, I know what I did. It's fine.
Well, you can share it?
Yeah, I can share it.
Because, yeah, that would work. Oh, no, I have my email up, actually. Okay. Yeah, so either way, if you want to email it to me or you can share it. OJ,
Yes,
what
sir.
do you want to plug while he's trying to find that?
I would like to plug BeDabbler. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button.
Keep hitting my mic. Yes, thank you.
Also, if you want to follow me on Twitter, I'm at Obnoxious John, and I also Obnoxious John on YouTube, where I just I haven't posted anything for a while on YouTube. I probably will be sometime soon again, but I just basically post clips of Stuttering John audio. And maybe sometime in the future, I may be doing something else, but we shall see.
Yeah, so go to Obnoxious John at Obnoxious John on YouTube and just go subscribe to him, like his videos. This way, when he does have something more regular, he has the subscribers and the hours watched and all that kind of stuff. And because we're all about supporting and helping our friends here. How's it going, Aussie guy?
Did you say
Gia?
Nah, let it go.
Aussie, oi, oi.
We can do it next time.
Yeah. No, look, I tried to sort it out on the fly. Now I've lost what.
Well, no, wait a minute now. Wait a minute. We got people listening. I think you should at least try to send this video to El Horrible through his Gmail. And
well, that's what I'm trying to do. BeDabblershow@gmail.com.
BeDabblershow, yep, at Gmail.
And honestly, I want to hear some Stuttering John that maybe I haven't heard yet. So
sure. I just want to make sure I'm not showing anything there.
I was saying it's too large to fucking email.
It's too large to email? All right.
Yeah.
We'll do it next time. Or you do it on your show and we'll come on your show. Because you do have a show which we haven't talked about, MallerTown.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. You should have just said, hey, I host a show. I'm really bad at this. And I apologize. But yes, you have a podcast called MallerTown.
Yeah, I do. So there's a sports talk radio host called Ben Maller. He does overnights on Fox Sports Radio. And he has the Maller Militia, which is basically the Whack Pack for the Ben Maller show. And he was like inspired by Howard Stern. He was a big Howard Stern fan. So he kind of engages with these callers in a similar way to Howard Stern. And amongst this little community, it's, like they're really loyal fan base. And I personally got involved. I started listening, and then I do sort of impersonations and voices and stuff. And I realized I could impersonate a lot of his callers.
Really?
So, yeah. And so I just randomly did that one day and then just started adding as new callers came along. And so, yeah, a couple of years ago, or a year and a half ago or so, we decided let's do the Maller Militia podcast. We call it MallerTown. And it's not necessarily based on the Ben Maller show. We're just we goof on each other. I have a morbidly obese closeted homosexual that is one of the co-hosts with us. And
nice.
We goof on him relentlessly, which is always fun. We play games. We've got a few different games, we read emails, different things like that. So yeah, check out MallerTown on, look, it might be on all your podcast apps. I don't know. Most of them, I would assume. My other thing I want to plug is Get My Go. You guys would be familiar with Adam Hughesy.
Yes.
He's appeared on WATP many times. So
sure.
Among he and myself, and particularly a guy, Mike Durbin, is the producer of Get My Go, and he is phenomenal. Video editor, audio editor, all of that stuff. He is sort of the genius behind it. But the rest of us, it is kind of a WATP style show, which we did actually start before we knew about WATP. It is like a Jocktober ripoff again, but it's kind of originally it was based on one guy and just this little saga that went on that brought us all together.
Sure.
And so we were goofing on this one guy, and now we've expanded into seasons 2 and 3. We've expanded to a lot of different other people, but I'm super proud of my involvement with Get My Go. And like you were begging for subscribers and watch hours. I think our watch hours are fine, but I think we're about 300 subscribers away from 1,000, and we would love 1,000 at youtube.com/getmygo. It's the name came from the guy we were targeting originally. He thought the saying "get my goat" was "get my go."
Okay.
And he said it multiple times, and we goofed on him for it. And then we decided that needs to be the name of the show. It's Get My Go.
Nice.
So yeah, it is a similar style of this and WATP and Uncle Rico and that. It's we listen to people, we goof on it, we make jokes, we have a laugh.
I have your screen up now. I see it.
You see that video?
Well, I see your screen, I guess. I don't want to add it though, because I don't know. It looks like a desktop, or is that I can't see what it is.
Yeah, well, I just
it's like a
presented
white
video.
background. All right, I'm
Yeah.
gonna show it.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
that's my phone background.
With this thing.
Okay.
Now I want to, I haven't had a chance to read this yet, but because I didn't get it, it's just my, and I apologize, Tom, because normally I get through. It's just because I'm selling my place, so I had to pack everything.
Yeah.
But here's something that I'm questioning. You say Bill Clinton. This is one of your chapters. Bill Clinton hearts the neoliberal revolution. What do you mean by that?
Well,
sorry, let me 2 seconds.
No problem. So Get My
Now-
Go.
now-
Yeah, I will definitely be subscribing to that. That sounds right up everyone's alley. Just to go back to your plug real quick.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's a lot of fun. If you like Husey on WATP, even if you hate Husey on WATP, you might be funnier on this.
Oh,
you never know.
sure.
Yeah. But no, we have a good time with it. I've just presented another one for you there.
Okay. Yes, I see it.
Please do, because I had no idea what neoliberalism meant until I started reading Tom's book. Tom, how are you?
Hi, John. It's great to see you again. I'm good.
So I don't know if Michelle or Louise told you, but I'm selling my condo, so I had to pack boxes.
Oh.
And then early this morning, I'm scrambling to find a book so I can. Because I don't know about you. At NYU, I once wrote 3 theses in one night.
Theses
with a lot of no-dos. You remember those little pills that we
Oh, yeah.
take?
Caffeine.
And I got good grades, so I always cram. And I plan on cramming them this morning. I get up at 8 and 9, and I'm looking all over for the book. I can't find it. So they were able to send me the PDF version, and I started going through it. But why don't you explain it? See, to me, I'm like, well, wait, I'm a liberal. Why is neoliberalism bad? So, but now I understand that really what it is it's Reaganomics. Like, and I mean, it's choosing to help the rich over the poor. I mean, isn't that essentially what it's about?
Essentially, yeah. What? First of all, liberal.
What an incredibly long way to go. I never read your book. Your mic is muted. Did I do that?
Sorry.
Hold on.
No, that's me.
Okay.
Yeah, to sit there and explain to him like the whole process of not reading his book.
Right. Exactly. Like you could have just easily said, hey man, I didn't get a chance to read your book. Like your podcast, I didn't get a chance to see them or listen to them all, but the one I did was like from a couple weeks ago, and there was a girl, and you guys did some picks of like the last 8 teams or something like that.
Yeah.
But I didn't get a chance to listen to the whole thing. But yeah, it's like I could just.
I think it would be fair to say that John has never read a book of any of his guests.
Oh,
I would agree.
100%.
But also to throw in there like the completely unnecessary details of I used to cram when I was in college, and I would get good grades. Yeah, I got good grades, so I thought I'd cram your book the morning of the interview.
Right.
Like just literally to his face, I decided, fuck you. I'll try and find the book the day of, and
Right.
maybe I'll read some of it.
Last night I took a bunch of no-dos. Like, yeah, I'm sure he's very happy to hear that. John's a very proud drug addict.
He is phenomenal, and yeah, a bit a bit later on it's just funny. Like this guy talks about it, he explains the whole situation, and then it just goes back to John, and it's just nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, John's not listening. He's reading his chat or thinking about his beers at Pickwick Pub.
Yeah, it's amazing. I mean, some of these people are brilliant at how they can just talk and talk and talk, and John just lets them talk. But I just found that fascinating that you would look at your guests as they just come on and explain to them how little respect you have for them. Right to their face.
Absolutely. I want to know if his boxes are all still in storage. Like, what did he put all that stuff in storage? He's like, I had to put all these boxes in storage because I'm selling his condo. As far as we all know, he still hasn't sold it. What were in these boxes? Where's John? Is John just living in an empty apartment? Muttering Jay, we need answers.
He boxed up his cockroaches.
Exactly.
They love cardboard, as we know.
They love cardboard. That's what I was going to say. They do love cardboard.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you. Thank you for showing us that clip. And thank you for coming on the show, man. I'm sorry that I am such a unprofessional, unprepared loser at this.
No, you were great.
But yeah, man, I appreciate it. And yeah, anytime you want to come on, just let me know. Just send me a message. You were really fun to have on. It was fun to show you Nick Bravo and hang out with you and OJ. And yeah, go follow on Twitter. Isn't it like the Sussy guy on Twitter?
This is the spiel I've got. And I actually have a t-shirt up, prowrestlingtees.com/Mike Durbin. Yeah, that's not my name. I mentioned Mike Durbin earlier, but he put a shirt up for me on his Pro Wrestling Tees store. And it's based on my whole spiel for my Twitter handle. So yes, on Twitter, I am at that Sussy guy. Just imagine that Aussie guy and put an S where the A should be.
Wait, so you have a t-shirt on Pro Wrestling Tees?
I do, yeah. I mean, anyone can open a Pro Wrestling Tees store.
Oh, wow,
so Mike Durbin, the producer behind Get My Goat, he opened a store a couple of years ago, and he offered me one day. He said, "Oh, if you ever want to put a shirt up," he goes, "I'll send you the commission or whatever, you know, your cut of any shirt you sell."
Oh, nice.
So he was really nice enough to do that, and yeah, they aren't flying off the shelves, you know. I've sold maybe 5 or 6, but yeah.
Well, how much do they sell? Because I want to look into this because I was looking at t-shirt things, but I was looking at like Bonfire, and they want to sell like a $30 t-shirt.
Yeah, Pro Wrestling Tees is like $20.
Okay.
But if all you care about is people wearing your shirt, you don't care about profit, you can drop it back down to like $14-13.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Because that's how I feel. It's like, I don't want to sell people a $30 shirt. I don't care if I'm only making $5. I'd rather get people the shirts at a good price and get the name out. Okay. I'm going to look into that. Thank you.
No worries.
That's good to know.
I enjoyed your stinger earlier for the voicemail, even though the voicemail didn't happen. But you did put together a good stinger, and you seem like a creative fella. So I'm sure you could create some good t-shirts for yourself.
Hell yeah. And again, like I think it's cool that people would want to buy them, and I don't necessarily, care about the profit, but I don't want to sell a $30 t-shirt. Like it makes me sick when I see that, and that's what Opie does.
No, I agree. I just think it's cool that somebody would go and buy my shirt. Like I say, I've only sold a handful of them, but
exactly,
it's nice that someone would be interested in wearing my shirt. And mine's really vague. It just says that Sussy guy put an S where the A should be.
Right.
So it's something that maybe people would ask questions. What does that mean? What's that all about? You know?
Exactly. Keep the conversation going.
Exactly.
Well, thank you, Aussie guy. We will see you on Twitter and your podcast. What was that?
Yeah, BeDabblin is going to be on MallerTown very soon.
Sure.
Now I don't go live and I get behind on editing. Like I currently am editing our World Cup review. So yeah, that's how good I am at
Oh,
editing.
nice.
That was recorded over 2
Sure.
months ago. But no, yeah. So I'm going to record with BeDabblin soon. If you want to learn more about this 16-year-old upstart, well, yeah, you'll be able to check out MallerTown in the coming weeks for some BeDabbler El Horrible action.
Cool. Yeah. We just have to figure out the whole time zone thing. But I think this worked well. And yeah, I could do early in the morning too. So whatever you need. All right,
Excellent.
OJ, thank you as always.
Hey, I had a blast learning about this Corky guy, and I'm looking forward to seeing more videos of him.
Yeah, dude. Let's watch him more. And I hope to see all the beloved chattahs in the Nick Corky Bravo chat rooms. So thank you, everyone. Thanks for staying up late. I know it is tomorrow, not only for the Aussie guy, but for everyone on the East Coast. And so I just want to thank everybody. And seriously, until next time, everybody, be dabbling.